That's my baby dog. It's not my dog.
It's not what?
That's not my dog.
It's not your dog.
I left it in there because it's cute.
That's not a man I know. So
No.
why would we be holding our dog if that was our dog?
It was a cute dog. I thought the Dog Appreciation Society would like it.
Okay.
This is Bath. The outskirts of Bath. I've always promised you a guide to the charity shops in Bath.
And you still haven't done one?
Never given you it, but one day I will. And on that day...
You're just a tease.
I'm not even gatekeeping. I just haven't done it yet. However,
Laziness.
We walked in and Austin found... Wait a minute, I'm not lazy. Thank you, sir. Austin found this, and I would have had it 100% if it wasn't £20. So this is Sahara Old Label.
Lovely dress though.
XL, and it was one of those sort of like free. Although it was XL on the label, it was one of those free size ones that's just like...
Yeah, it wasn't just like I get you. It's a one size fits all.
Anyway, it was wondrous, and it would have sold really well. £50 to £60. I just don't want to buy it for £20, and that's okay. Okay.
You don't have to explain yourself to me, lady.
I'm not explaining myself to anyone. Sahara is a great brand to pick up, especially the sort of oversized, more Lagen-looky pieces. Think art teacher on vacation.
Vacay.
This is one of those shops that is really great for finding new brands, and one of those shops you really do, although the signal's awful, you really do have to look things up, because there's so many high-end independent brands around these days.
Yeah, and I also think places like Bath or major cities, especially kind of like, I hate to say, but like better off cities.
Yes.
That's the places you'll find them.
Well-to-do cities. Recently featured in the Bridgerton Charlotte story.
Oh, I see.
Queen Charlotte story. They pranced their horses around the circus.
Sometimes I got to be honest. There are times in my day I think I would like to prance my horses.
Well, they filmed that time we were trying to get to the charity shop at the top of town.
Oh, that annoyed me. The horse prancing was definitely an adverse effect on my day.
Yes, yeah, I knew you wouldn't be happy about it. Anyway, new series of Bridgerton coming out soon. We do not work for Netflix. Back to actually looking in the shop. This shop can either be a honey hole because it's just outside of the town centre and there's limited parking. Austin found this bad boy. What
is it? High tech?
High use.
High use, is it?
Yeah.
High tech, high use, whatever the highs are there.
High man. There's just high couture. High.
Okay. High is the brand.
Campbell.
Jeez, that was loud. Well, I'll put the logo here.
Okay, if you insist.
I will.
It was £4.50. We caught them slipping.
I hate when people say that. This was, I don't actually, it's one of those things that like, I think that's our job.
Yeah.
You haven't caught anyone, they just didn't know.
Yeah. So
I got you. No, I just put out for £4.
Okay.
You know.
Anyway, that should do at least 60. I sold that dress for 140. That was a bit more opulent, if you will. So a nice lace. It was like lace structured base layer would do about 60, 70, I suspect.
Sweet as a proverbial nut.
Why are you looking at me while you do that?
What? I can't look at you?
No, it's off-putting. I'm trying to do a voiceover for the people and you're looking at me.
With my eyes.
With your eyeballs. Stop
Terrible stuff.
There is a... What? Oh, no. Where are you?
I'm my hand's on the hangers.
Oh, okay. Did you find anything on this rail?
Not a thing.
Oh, wonderful. So it just goes to show, even in affluent areas, they do also wear and Georgia Asda.
Yeah, I think the thing is as well, to be honest with the shop, is as much as you can get some great stuff, and if you're willing to pay up, like this way we got the YSL jacket more recently, the really the kind of, what would you call it? It was a red velvet jacket, but it was like a baroque. Yeah, paisley. Sorry, not baroque. Yeah, what I'm saying is if you wanted to pay up, there's some great pieces, but you can't pay 35 for a YSL jacket and then 20 for a sea salt top.
Yes. However, you do see this Windsor London tweed jacket, which I actually thought was a vibe. It was £25 though, and Windsor has slowed up a little bit for me. Yeah. I haven't given up, but it has slowed up. I sell quite a lot on Vestiaire. Vestiaire is more of a selling point for me for Windsor London.
Sorry, I gotta cut you off there. That hat said Grill Master.
Grill Master?
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who's a Grill Master.
That's my summertime nickname. Moving on.
Is it though? However, there is an
Are you saying I can't throw it down on the grill?
There is an American TV show called Pitmasters.
No, like I don't know that. Are you telling them or me? Because we both know I know that.
Also, I was looking in the men's, like a good reseller, looking at all these little bits and bobs, and I was actually behind him at this.
A reseller.
Looking at behind him at this point. I never look in the kids sections, and I'm going to share something with people right now, and please don't judge me. But
Judging already. already.
a terrible phobia of touching used plush. I don't like touching them. You know when they're in a basket, what is in the bottom of that basket? It terrifies me.
This is a made in the USA vintage Americana hat. Oh, am I gonna hold it? No. Am I gonna? Anyway, it's from a ship, if you will. It's a navy hat.
A captain hat.
Yeah, this was a D&G shirt, which had a zip. It was like an actual proper shirt. It wasn't a jacket, but it had a zip, a closure, which I thought was very
continental.
Oh gosh. Next. What are you going to find anyway? Spit it out, lady.
Behind you, I found a plush that I was interested in, which convinced me to actually look through the baskets. And it would make sense in affluent areas to look through plush baskets, because although we don't do any of that at any time, what I'm saying is...
You're a plush picker.
Expensive soft toys.
The plush pickers.
The plush pickers, that would be sick.
That's a future name.
Yeah, trademark that. So if anyone wants it, then you can pay royalties to the luxury pickers from now until eternity.
Yep.
We've all got to make our money somewhere. A couple of Paul Smith shirts there. I like to pick up Paul Smith shirts when they are more jazzy. A graphic print, the better.
Yeah, I agree.
T-shirts, anything casual. Although the blazers do sell particularly well. I actually sold a blazer that had been eaten alive by moths for like £55.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Wild, right?
But I don't know. Maybe I'm just different to other people. I don't know what you do with that. What? I understand having like a little hole or a mark here and there, but that was like
maybe it's the look.
It was like a piece of that, that cheese which all the holes in it looked like that.
I love those repairs though, when they're like fully patched. I think they're gorgeous.
Yeah, they're really cool. What you saying? It was being upcycled. That what you were getting at?
That's me on the floor in the plushes. Now look how many plushes I have in my hand and my guilty face. Did you see how guilty?
Because yeah, my face to you would have been like, what are you? I didn't realize you were behind me doing that.
I found some jelly cats, right? And we're not going to talk about them in depth because I literally just buy them to sell unless they get commandeered by the small human. To fund the luxury, and we're not here to talk about plushes or toys, but I did pick up a number of
I want to clear this up right now. There's nothing wrong with picking up plush toys.
No.
That's an amazing kind of part of the reselling world. It's just not what we show or what we kind of, I don't know.
We don't have any expertise in that.
Yeah, we don't.
Just pick them up. So I don't want to talk on things I don't have anything on.
What a great way to live.
And there are other people that are really good at it, and that's fine. This is us being cute for exactly 5 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
However, I also
did
pick up
I'm trying to get away from you, lady.
I did pick up some Schleck as well. What? Schleck?
Schleck? Yeah, we'll go with Schleck.
Someone
will correct us anyway. What's the difference?
For knights, just for anyone, just extracurricular. I paid £4 for knights and horses.
Yeah, there was 1 horse and 2 knights, I think.
Yeah, and they seem to go for about £30 for that little bundle.
That guy looked too smug coming out of here with the canvas tote for me to be happy with him.
I know.
You know what I mean? And if that was you and you are watching, what did you get? Because clearly you were happy about something.
This is the only charity shop in Bath I have
hatred for.
Feelings for, yeah.
No, I don't have hatred. Hate's a strong word.
It's so central.
Severe dislike?
So awful. Not awful. The customer service is great.
Have we ever? Oh no, the people in the shop are lovely. The shop is well stocked, but not for what we're looking for.
And you would think that it's being central Bath.
No, I don't though, because I think a lot of people nowadays, they want to drive up, drop their stuff off, and kind of scoot up. Yeah, but you wouldn't walk into town with your bags of stuff to give away, would you?
Yeah.
No.
They move.
Well, clearly they don't. There's nothing in there.
They move the stock around though. They move them from friend to friend.
So where does that? Where is any of that then?
That's what I'm saying. That is the whole point of this conversation.
Oh, but Jesus!
Is I don't know where the stock is, but I thought I'd leave in this clip about not finding anything.
Or the manager or the people who are working there have the best sly eBays, Vinteds and Depops in the universe.
I know a manager that actually got fired for personal eBay usage.
Wow!
Not in this chain or any chain.
Is that factual?
Yeah, I heard. Well, it's not factual. I
feel like this is a myth.
I heard the ladies in the charity shop talking about the other lady in the charity shop.
You know, so speaking of charity shop bants, if you want, right? Tell me in the comments, have you ever been in a charity shop, or have you ever not been
in a charity shop?
Hang on, yeah, okay, that's a good one. Yeah. Oh, what have you ever heard?
Have you seen that Twitter page, Overheard in Waitrose?
Okay, so
Yes, overheard in charity shop.
similar thing, right? Oh, this is a Manolo Blahnik book, which is actually really, really nice, and they go for good money. It was only £2.50. The only issue is with this at the back. I don't know if you can see there. The first kind of quarter of the book is damp or had been damaged by damp or water damage, and the people who buy these books want them for kind of coffee table. They want them to be nice, and it was. I'll be honest, it was a bit Fausty smelling too.
One.
We have this, not the actual one
There's
you're looking
no
at.
need to insult the book though, Austin.
It smelled.
Do you know what, that book's gonna cry itself to sleep?
It's not got feelings.
I did find this. This was a Stella McCartney dress in a lovely little nude colour. Older label. However, it was a sample of some description. That label there, that barcode there, is traditionally used in runway.
Sample of runway, yeah.
And we know that from our time at luxury companies and having to stick those stickers on things.
I mean, you just think about it. You wouldn't expect to go in a shop and have that. Older, maybe Chanel pieces will have those in some circumstances, but I'm talking about like 90s, 80s. But apart from that, nothing luxury has those tags unless they're samples or runway pieces.
It was $50 and it was a good sort of like casual piece, not casual, but a good like staple piece. I don't know. Nothing particularly exciting in terms of the world of Stella McCartney and the route that she has gone down.
I was just going to say that we were talking about overheard in charity shops, right? What I was going to say, the thing I was going to say was, comment if you've ever heard anyone who works at a charity shop slating another like their colleague. They're always saying like, have you seen what Barbara's done with the window over the weekend?
I truly believe you haven't been in a charity shop if you haven't heard slating that.
Maggie was in Thursday. Look at that over there. You know what I mean?
All the time for weeks, if you can tell, can't you?
Wow, stock's low. Who was in? Sue's been in, is she?
Austin needed a pit stop.
That was a milk orange chocolate cookie
Bethany
with
needed a pit stop.
Raspberry pavlova ice cream. I can't. Yeah, Bethany needed a pit stop.
I left this in because one, Austin didn't turn his camera off. So great. But secondly, I think it's a good opportunity for a learning experience. So I needed some face cream. Everyone always compliments my skin, and I obviously find it very complimentary. And most of the year I don't wear any skincare, but when the sun comes out, that SPF needs to be applied.
Yeah.
And I like to do this through the medium of hydrating face cream. This is not the point of this section. The point of this section is what I left it in was
luxury brands.
It's not just luxury department stores and sort of like flannels and things like that you should go into. This is Space NK and see what is happening in the world. The amount of boot sales that I've been to just this year that have cosmetics.
So this candle Bethany's picking up right now, which retail is what?
I will put it on screen.
That one we picked up recently in a charity shop about 2-3 months ago.
And we paid like £2 for it.
P.S. This is like that fragrance I just picked up is
Rado.
fire.
But it's a great opportunity to learn new cosmetic brands. And it sounds like a silly thing to do, but the amount of people that are flipping from Vinted to eBay at the moment, and that's the opportunity
I agree.
to source another luxury
avenue.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it totally does. This was, I guess you guys, if you've seen most of our other videos, you would have seen this maybe once or twice. This is a newly opened, well, I say newly, it's been open a few months now, but it's quite newly decorated, should we say. British Heart Foundation, is it? Or British Red Cross?
The Heart Attack Foundation, yeah.
Is that? Oh, gosh. And you know what? There's a lot of stuff.
Okay, there is this Oscar dress.
We actually bought that today from a different shop in a different colour.
Yeah.
That's the exact same dress.
No, it isn't. This one's a maxi version.
Is
that
it?
one's shorter, yeah. So this is a maxi length Pima cotton, which I actually think is really nice. It was a size 1, which is the smallest size.
But it's stained.
But it had a mark on it. I've got a pair of size 3 Oscar. I haven't told you this. I've got a pair of size 3 Oscar balloon pants, and they've been sold twice and returned twice now because they're a size 3. And they're too big.
Too big?
Yeah.
That's my kind of big.
But if I list them as a size 4, size 18, that's not true.
No, I know what you mean. Maybe we'll measure them.
I put oversized fits big in the description. Anyway, back to life.
This was it was in the vintage section, but it was a colourful Goodrum, as we call it.
Shalon. Sugar.
I thought you said schlong.
Austin.
Did you say that?
Austin.
Anywho, how much was that? It was too much, wasn't it?
£26.
Wow.
But I think they had priced it as a vintage, not as what it was.
As a vintage.
As a vintage piece.
Yeah.
Although they would sell well. I suggest the bright colours as well would be quite popular coming into festival season.
We haven't picked a lot of that recently. There it is. I was going to say I'll put the logo on screen, but you can see it there. It's not really legible, and definitely not in my I was going to say Queen's English. I guess it's King's English, but who cares really? And I will put the logo up.
Oh, that's lovely of you. We move on to our favourite charity shop. We were talking on the way to this
Bazinga.
one. And for anyone who wants to know, we walked about half a mile in the wrong direction before we realised we were walking in the wrong direction.
That's what we do.
This is...
Have fun with life. Just walk the wrong way. Why not?
This is my favourite bar charity shop. And I do tell whoever wants to know. And if whoever wants to go there, please do. Because it is fabulous. However, I do keep saying that. And every time we go, it's been a little bit dry.
You don't. Derp.
I hate this shop.
Yep, terrible.
Awful. Don't.
In actual fact, I'm going to switch it off right now because there was nothing in there.
This is a Peter... I can't say his name. Peter Philip...
I can't even say that. Why do you do that to me? You act like you know what it is.
I'll put the tag up. Austin thought he had scored until you noticed the little ringed logo there, and it was a collaboration with Target.
Those dresses, just to clarify, with not non-Target dresses, how much of the dresses can go for? We've sold quite a few.
Last one I sold went for £250.
Yeah, £250. So be aware of that brand. Once again, don't be an idiot like me and pick the Target one up because it just has a Target on it as well.
That was a lovely resort wear piece.
We'll put the brand up here as well.
No, I will not because I cannot remember what it was. Austin.
Oh, great job, Bethany.
It reminded me of Dodo at Bar. For anyone who knows that brand. They wanted 55 schmucks for it. Would have been reasonable if it didn't have a curry stain.
I don't know what your problem is.
Although this was beautiful. This is Iro. I think this is lovely. I think this both could work for a French south of France holiday and a summer wedding.
I could definitely see that in Antibes. That's for
Wouldn't
sure.
that be a lovely wedding dress with a pair of cowboy boots?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a bohemian wedding.
I'm with you. Like maybe even a straw hat vibe.
Yeah, £10 paid for that. Should list for 120.
What a bargain. I gotta say, I love Iro. I do love Iro.
Do you?
I do personally. It sells well. It's the right side of contemporary.
This is
visually, I'm saying.
This is our new friend in the background. He side eyes Austin in a minute. It made me laugh.
I didn't see this. I hadn't spoken to him at this point.
Yeah, this is Austin's new best friend. So Austin went back to put a pair of shoes down, and I was at the front of the store. He was at the back, and it sort of goes round in an L shape. And honest, I thought he had was getting told off by a staff member or something because he disappeared for a good 20 minutes.
I mean, anyone watching the channel right now or has any previous, doings with myself knows I talk.
Austin can talk a glass eye to sleep.
And then the other one.
And then he would wake it up again. To
have a chat.
Yeah, have a chat.
Do not talk.
Yeah. Anyway, lovely chap. Was on holiday or visiting from Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, I knew you were going to do that. Why?
It was a good accent, wasn't it?
Not bad.
Yeah, it was good.
Not bad.
And he was... I left a little clip it in.
If anyone from Brooklyn is listening to that and thinking, no, that's totally not Brooklyn, sorry, I apologise profusely. Bethany sucks.
Anyway,
it wasn't bad.
Austin was having a conversation with him about... the guy was asking if they had any salvos. That was Australian.
That was Australian, yeah. See, always going to go one step too far.
Salvation Armies, because he thought the UK was too expensive. And so I left a little clip in for you to enjoy his actual American accent.
Go.
Okay. I do YouTube there.
Do you actually?
Not YouTube, I'm sorry, eBay there.
Well, thrifting.
Yeah, thrifting.
Oh, okay.
Is there stores like in the States that have like Salvation Army, it's called, where it's like really cheap?
Basically, he was over with, I think his wife, he said, or his partner was from here.
Yeah.
And he was over basically checking, he was a picker, an eBay, so as he just said, back home. What's
and he
this?
wanted to see if it worked. This is Tory Birch. It is a size small, but it's got the TT buttons.
Grey buttons.
It's 100% silk. It's pink.
Why didn't we buy this?
We did.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Yeah, we just haven't listed it yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, we buy a lot. I was going to say, why not? Why aren't we buying this? Because this is gorgeous.
It should be between 80 and 100.
Sick.
Once again, that would be beautiful at a summer wedding with a linen trouser. This is though. This is Isabel Moran.
Yeah, go on.
And I got told off for how I say étoile. It means star in French.
Star.
And it's the diffusion line, but it is 100% silk again. It has that lovely little pleated front with the ruffles, very bohemian chic.
Another we buy very often for season wear, but you're probably going to get rid of that quicker in the heat than you are in the snow.
What do you mean get rid of it? I sell it to a
Lob it out the window.
Customer. Pay £12 again, but I'm going to list it for £80 to £90 English. This is a Pilker and the Letterpress, a collaboration with Anthropology.
That's lovely.
And I rarely see anything that isn't jeans.
Or
from
denim
that
across the
company.
board, yeah.
So it was nice to see a little slouchy jumper.
Going back to my new best friend, he was asking kind of what I thought of the picking, and he said, I can't believe there's like shirts and jackets here for like 20, 30, 40 pounds. I did explain that he's in Bath and probably should go kind of smaller towns and different places because Bath's pretty expensive. Because he looked quite scared that his career in picking was over in this country.
However, Austin is open to applications for other best friends. In fact, he will.
Why are you going to do me dirty like that?
He loves conversations.
I don't.
If you just rung him, he would talk to you.
So you say that. I do. Yeah, I do like conversations. There's like 3 people I speak to, and that's it.
I would like to withdraw being one of those. So if anyone else would like to speak to Austin about sourcing, picking, just friendship things, he likes beers and long walks on the beach.
That's kind of romantic.
Yeah, romantic.
All right.
Romantic friends.
Bye.